YouTube thing. Live. Let me check. Oh wow, you can see much more. Hey, you can almost see my PlayStation shirt. Awesome. Alright. This thing's in the way a little. I'm gonna try to lower the microphone to right there. I think right there is pretty good. Anything behind me? No. Alright. So I'm gonna check to make sure that I'm live. And and then we're good. Yeah, guys, I still have a light cough going on. I have no clue what's wrong. I haven't had COVID in like what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? It's been a while since like I was actually, but yeah, I'm still coughing though. I don't know why. My body just loves it for some reason. Okay, so I'm trying to load up the stream, making sure it's what. Okay, good, good. We're here. We're here. I'm going to assume the volume is good. I don't see why it wouldn't be, because I not only did I turn the volume of this game down, but I also remember my microphone being high. Yeah, no, the volume's good. It should be good. We're good. We're live. Just my beating real quick. Yeah, so welcome everyone who are watching the VOD or who may be in the stream. Excuse me. Yeah. And today we're doing with the Dark Ether grind. The Dark Ether, oh my god. If you still have no idea what the fuck Dark Ether is and you're watching this, basically it's like the mastery camo you get. There's a bunch of camos you can get in the game. This is the ultimate camo, and it takes super long to get. It's insane. It's stupid. How long it takes. So yeah, and as you can see, so I think last stream I was working on the M1 1928. I was just getting this leveled up, and I finally got golden viper on it. Yay, it looks pretty. And so I moved on to the Owen gun. I haven't streamed this game in a while. Yeah, no, I've made some progress. That's why the stream is titled that. I wasn't expecting to almost have. Like, keep in mind, I haven't been playing this game religiously, like I haven't been playing this game 24/7 like as I would usually do. The reason for that is because I'm usually, I don't want to say, oh, I'm so busy, guys, I have such a busy schedule, because that's not true. Most of the stuff that I keep myself occupied with is optional, but I'm constantly working on projects, working on reviews, trying to like crank out some exciting big projects. I'm working on a Wattpad horror novel, and like while I'm doing all that, I usually like find a way to at least manage like tightly fit in 4 or 5 matches of this game every single day. So that's why I'm as shocked as I'm making this much progress as I am. And I am almost, there's like a piece of hair about to get in my eye. I don't know what that is. So yeah, and I'm almost done with this gun, with the Owen gun. All I gotta do is just get it to 70 and complete the final challenge. The challenge is like consecutive kills, and I have Golden Viper. Now, keep in mind, I still won't be done with SMGs. I'm pretty sure the SMG I'll have after that. So I have the Improved 40 done, Sten done, Thompson done, Owen gun almost done. Then I'm gonna have to type 100 and then the PPSH. And if I remember correctly, I'm gonna go to the challenges, look at the mastery camos. 6 machine guns. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do the Type 100, and then the, what was it? Was it the PPSH? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do 2 more SMGs before I'm finally done, and then I'm gonna move on to assault rifles. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm making progress somehow, some way. I'm doing it. I'm getting this grind done, everyone. Now, what I'm mainly worried about is I'll show you. Actually, here, I back out. Oh god, back out. I just want to show this before we start it up. This is the battle pass, and like, hey, it's no problem. I'm a good way to it. Like, I'm almost halfway to 50. I'm doing good. Yeah, the pass ends in 13 days, and the more you get into the battle pass, the harder it becomes to get a tier leveled up. So I'm gonna have to grind this game more than I was doing previously, so I can get to tier 100 before season 2 comes out. Because if I'm not able to get this battle pass done, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be upset because. Don't get me wrong, it's a shit battle pass. There's nothing good here. But I mean, the top 100 was a somewhat cool, and I don't know. I feel like I won't have a chance to complete it again, and I feel sad about it. So yeah. All right, let's play. I'm gonna check real quick to make sure that the audio is somewhat. like to an extent, somewhat alright. Let's see it. Like to an extent, somewhat alright. Alright, we're good. Yep, we're playing Vanguard Zombies. Alright, nice. I'm gonna cut off the Wi-Fi. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do 1 to 2 matches. It depends how I feel. See, I want these streams to be 2 hours. And like usually 2 hours. And obviously a match itself is like usually. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm looking towards a calling card right now, and it requires melee kills. So I got. You guys like my ringtone? Hello? Hey, what's up? Yes, sir. I think I'd say like 1 hour. Yeah, I think they left at 11. Alright, sir. Love you, Dad. Bye. Okay, so I might have to. I don't know what to do because I have someone about to come to my house, and I gotta like go open the door. Obviously, it's my dad. It's not like I'm letting a stranger in my home. So I might have to leave momentarily, and I don't want to be in the middle of like a cause guess what, guys? I can't pause. Wait. For a second, I thought that was pausing. No, I can't pause. Still not a feature yet, and I don't want to just die to zombie. Here, I have one self. I just realized I have a self revive, like automatically as soon as I start a match. So I might just use up that self revive and then just go and unlock it. Yeah, here we'll go in, and then if I'm not like able to come back to the room in time before I bleed out, it's whatever. Like I'm not gonna be like at round 19. I'd be at like what, round 3? It's fine. And guess what? This wouldn't even be a problem if there was a pause button. Treyarch, please, you're killing me here. And I don't like giving Treyarch shit for it because they already put out an explanation saying, yeah, no, guys, we are aware that you guys should have a pause button by now. We've been trying, but it's been like harder to implement than we originally thought. It's like a more complex system than it seems. So I really don't like giving them flack for it because they're trying their best. There's only so many miracles the studio can do with the hell that has been this development cycle, but. I mean, oh man, it's still frustrating. It's still frustrating from a consumer standpoint because it's like, yeah, I get why there's no pause button yet. I get that there is one coming, but man, does it suck not having. But really, guys, I like one thing I really want people to like start doing more is not seeing like a studio, a dev team, or like even it could be something like a movie director, like a task, like a bunch of writers. I don't like people seeing them as like faceless things that like decide the quality of a product because like they're not just faceless variables, they're actual human beings. And I used to be like that too. I used to like whenever there was something that came out, I used to be like, man, Treyarch, like say Black Ops 3. Like when Black Ops 3 came out, I actually didn't like the game at all. Now I've warmed up to it incredibly well. I like the campaign. I like the I love the zombies. Multiplayer still shit. I think there's some good maps in there though. Well, it at least looks beautiful. And yeah, no, I really do like the Black Ops 3 campaign. But that's a different story for another day. So yeah. But when that game came out, I really hated it. And I was like, fuck Treyarch. Treyarch sucks. Treyarch is despicable. Oh my god, how do you even make these decisions? This is horrible. Dude, like, these guys need to get fired. Oh, man, Infinity Ward's killing it. And then, like, Infinite Warfare came out, and the campaign was incredible. I really, like, the multiplayer was literally just Black Ops 2 without the garbage supply drop system it had, without the pay-to-win mechanics. Zombies was incredible, and, like, I could actually understand the story in that Zombies at the time, so I was like, yeah, Infinity Ward's killing it. Fuck Treyarch. Screw you, Treyarch. I was really, like, anti-Treyarch. And then, like, eventually I just realized, like, honestly, that's one thing the Snyder Cut has really, like, done a good job of doing for me. It's made me realize, because, like, Because I used to be a huge hater of you, like early days. Like I thought Man of Steel was okay. I hated Batman v Superman. Even though I secretly liked it, I like to pretend that I hated it. And yeah, and I just thought Zack Snyder was an idiot. But then I saw all the shit that happened, and like I really just saw things from his perspective, and it really just opened my eyes to everything. I know I mentioned it in my Zack Snyder Cut review, but it really opened my eyes to everything. I started like thinking about stuff and like, oh wow, like these are people who make this. These are actual human beings who like wake up early in the morning, have breakfast, maybe talk with their loved ones, call their mom or something. Then they drive out to work and try to get a job done to the best of their abilities. They're actual people. And I think people should honestly look at that more. Like, obviously a community as toxic as Call of Duty's would never do something like that, but it's a shame. We really should. Like, people really should. And no one sees things from Sherlock's perspective. Like they were literally working on 3 same time. Like you can give them a little leeway when it comes to the quality of this product. Now that isn't saying, oh yeah, no, you should fully support the product 100% and be behind all of its creative decisions. No, you can obviously still criticize it, and you can definitely choose whether to not buy it or not. Like, you still have the option to not purchase it. Just stop giving the dev team so much shit. Like they're trying to meet your demands. They hear what you say. They're trying to make it better. Just stop being as toxic. It's just normal people trying to do a job. Oh, and what do you guys think about ringtone? You guys heard it briefly. It's a remix of Sly 4's menu theme. I was thinking last night. I was like, man, I want a Sly Cooper ringtone. I had one usually, like it was the Sly 1 ending credits, but I was like, yeah, no, I used that one, and I don't know, I want to see if there's a different one available. And I found a sweet remix of the menu theme of Sly 4. Jeez, my brain just stopped working right there. And I was just like, hey man, this is sick, that's so my ringtone. my alarm sound that I wake up to every morning is literally, Love Like You from Steven Universe. Guys, I am the biggest nerd you will ever in your entire life. I don't think there's a bigger nerd out there. I am, oh.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Honestly, either that or maybe, to this day, I still don't understand the difference between a nerd or a geek. They're kind of used interchangeably, but like from what I understand, like nerds are smart people who obsess over like nerdy things, whereas geeks are just normal people who are lame, kinda socially. Like from what I can gather, I think geeks are like people who try to like socially fit in, but are just lame.
As you can see, you will have to.
I'd say I'm probably a little bit of both. To be fair, I haven't really tried to socially fit in, like at school or something like. The thing is, I'm just very quiet. I'm just quiet, minding my own business. I am the definition of an introvert. I'm the biggest introvert you'll ever meet. Like when I was like at school, I'm literally just like, I just want to do my work, man. I want to take my notes. I want to do good in this test. I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time for like all this drama that's happening to these other students. Like, yeah, we can be friends if you want to. Like, cause that's the only good part about the social aspect of school, making friends, finding people who have similar interests and hobbies, and in my case, at the school I went to, who are not scumbags. And yeah, and then whenever that happened, it was awesome. This time I didn't even really want to like make friends. I just want to be by myself. I don't know. I just prefer being alone with my thoughts. You know, like whenever like that's probably why I like the thing about me is I love social time with other people, especially when they're people who I genuinely care about and love hanging out with. However, there's just nothing else like just being in a quiet environment alone with your thoughts. Some people say they and that's horrible. But to me, it's honestly amazing. I love it. It's just yourself. It's just you, just in a nice safe place. You don't have to like strike conversation and make things less awkward if someone else is in the room. You don't have to like appear cool or like just you don't have to do all of the things you would normally have to do to like socialize correctly. You just be yourself. You're just there. I probably just outed myself for probably being the most depressing person in the universe. Like, yeah, I wasn't trying to make that sound bad. I was trying to make that sound good. Like, it's a good feeling. Yeah, I was not able to find this last. Oh, it was right here. God damn it. Yeah. I wish if you were on the last one, it would give it to you. It would be like, since you're already charging it, we'll let you stand on it until the timer. We'll let you stand on it, but if you hop on it, then the timer will fail because it's at 0. I feel like they should let you have like the last one. I don't know what they're called. I think they're called. Are they called runestones? Or I think it's just called runes.
Let me stop you like this.
Either way, I want to know. No one else does either. Okay, so I was playing this game at one point, and I think I encountered, like, I was in a situation that was probably the most telling thing about Vanguard Zombies as a whole, right? I was just in Shionuma playing round base, and I see a video, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know there was a video here, sick. I'm gonna see what it says, because I had subtitles on, I can read it. So I put it on, and I'm just standing there listening to it. I think it's super fascinating. I'm like, wow, okay, so, Nordicus is going, like, no, it wasn't Nordicus speaking, it was, like, Invictor, and he was talking about, yeah, court effects, and, like, Soraxis, I remember when she was a new recruit, and, like, we didn't trust her, and, Bellacar was just curious. And I was like, wow, this is super interesting, we're getting to know these guys. And then a Stormkrieger came in and just fucking shredded me of all my health, and I died. And I didn't get to finish the video either, and I'm just like, man, that's just Vanguard Zombies in a nutshell, bro. Like, I see something interesting, I'm like, oh, that's cool, I want to learn more about this. And then some annoying shit just comes along and ruins it. Seriously, okay, like, I know I just went on an entire, like, speech earlier about, not giving the devs too much flack. And I still stand by that, but I just have to know who wanted to give a zombie a minigun? Who on the dev team did that? Someone, because guys, they have to conceptualize these ideas before they implement them. Someone on the team actually came up with like, hey yo, what if we just give the zombie just a death machine? Just screw it. You know that super powerful power-up that the players can pick up? Let's just give them that. And they did without question. And now I'm gonna be playing on like round 20, slaying zombies. And I'm just getting sprayed through walls. But it's ridiculous. That's something I hope they, cause I don't wanna like have a giant wish list because there's way too much I'd ask for and there's already so much they can do. But if they could fit it in, I would love to see better enemy variety because the enemy variety we have here so far just is not great. Now, granted, we only have 2 sub enemies. We have Boomspires and Stormkriegers, and Boomspires are literally just tormentors except they're in Vanguard. And Stormkriegers are like freaking zombies with death machines. So I want to see different. I want to see a actual cool one. Because in Cold War we had some awesome sub enemies. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I really love the mimics. I thought the whole gimmick of teleporting into pickups was awesome. The Revenant and Mauer looked sick. They were a fun challenge. And I'm trying to think. What's the big one thing? The green one? That one sucked. Dude, I can't believe I forgot the name. It's been a long time if I forgot the name. Whatever the big radioactive ones are, yeah, I didn't like those ones. The ones that Megatons. I don't like those ones that split. But yeah, the enemy variety for the most part was pretty good. Did they introduce? They did. They introduced the Abomination in Forsaken, and yeah, that was fun to fight too. They had some fun sub enemies and sub bosses. Trying to think of Outbreak put in anything new, but I don't think they did. I think all the sub bosses and stuff was just from the round-based experiences. No, they did. They introduced Panzers, right? The Panzers were alright. If they didn't call them Panzers, I would like them way more. But because they're the same Panzers we fought in the Eisendrache and Origins, they're like severely undermined. Because they are way less intimidating and interesting to fight than they were in the old games. Granted, in Origins that thing was annoying, but it wasn't annoying as in a, oh, I gotta fight this thing. I know I can beat it, but it's gonna take a little bit. No, it was annoying as in the, oh wow, well I get to say goodbye to all of my ammo. And then round 12 comes. Oh, okay. Just got a weapon, just packed it. Bye weapon, bye ammo. But they were fun to fight on higher rounds though. They were, especially when you have the staffs build and upgrade them. Yeah, they were great. The Eisendrache, they was just always cool to fight. The Eisendrache, they actually like looked at the pens and was like and like thought to themselves, how do we make these things less annoying, but still formidable at the same time? And it was so easy. Just lower the health a little and give the players more means of defeating them. Have their bows be obtained. Have the Wrath of the Ancients be obtained practically at the beginning of the match once you have fought every door. There are a lot of tools at your disposal in Horizon that makes it so much easier. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just stream 2 matches. If I get Golden Viper during the stream, that'd be cool. But I don't think that's gonna happen because it does take a considerable amount to level this weapon up. And plus, there's no guarantee that I'm gonna make it to round 20 this match. Because that's what I do. I go to round 20, then I exfil. Because past round 20, your weapons do absolutely zilch. I'm holding off on upgrading my perks because I don't want to be taken once I go down. Because I'm just accepting that I'm going to take a down once I go to answer the door. So I don't want to like upgrade my stuff. I usually don't upgrade any perks until after I double pack anyway. So. What do you guys think of my movement? I don't think I'm like esports movement, but I think I'm moving around pretty well. Look at that! Look at that nice turn I did. But yeah, I think I'll make a Vanguard Zombies wish list, like just because I have a video coming out about Vanguard Zombies and like whether it's actually like starting to actually turn around, because I personally believe that Chug is actually like about to make it a lot more enjoyable and a lot more fun. They I don't know why I'm saying they're about to. They are currently right now. And I'm excited for that video to come out because I'm actually interested to see if anyone engages with it and like what to think of it. But yeah. Regarding like a actual wish list. Main thing's just an Easter egg. I miss doing Easter eggs, man. I haven't attempted an Easter egg since Forsaken. I want more. You wanna know what happened? Like, I think Treyarch was trying to do me a favor because they saw that 10-hour live stream I did of doing every Cold War Zombies Easter egg, and they were like, "All right, listen, we gotta have this man cut back. He's too far gone. We have to strip him away of an Easter egg, like when Vanguard launches, because he's gonna do it like 10 times in a row." It's true. I would have done it 10 times in a row. I think when D Machina released, I did that Easter egg about 7 times, like back to back. Like during the first week of it being out, it was crazy. Because I love Easter eggs, man. Even if they're not really all that good Easter eggs, I love doing Easter eggs. Like, obviously if they're super annoying and you have to go out of your way to do it, like super out of your way, then I don't like them. Well, actually that's not true. if it's a combination of the two, right? If they're one annoying and two you have to go out of your way to do them, then I just don't do them because that's like the deadly combination to me. That's like the signs of okay, yeah, I don't want to do this Easter egg. Because in reality, really every Easter egg requires you to go out of your way to do it. But some of them more than others. Like, D Machina, honestly, you can practically do the egg as it's just playing the map. Like, you have to go out of your way, sure, but really it's pretty casual. But, like, then take a map like, I want to think of a good example. There's a lot of good examples. I know. Goa Kobe. Take a map like Goa Kobe. There's no way you're doing a high round attempt with a while simultaneously doing Easter egg with it, like, not slowing you down that much. There's just no way. Not that I know anyone who would want to do a Goa Kobe high round attempt. Yes, my thoughts haven't changed since I did that old, terribly aged retrospective of Black Ops 3 that I did. I still don't like Goa Kobe. When I say terribly aged, I don't mean my opinions, because my opinions are actually still relatively the same. No, I mean, like, in terms of just editing, man. In terms of, like, my commentary, I think I at least deserve a badge on YouTube for most improved, if anything. I'm not, like, I'm still... Here's the crazy part. I've been doing YouTube for 7 years. 7 years. That's, like, almost a decade at this point. And my videos are just starting to me, like, just starting to become watchable. That's crazy. Like, they're starting to become something that I actually would see someone watching. And that's the far cry. Like, when I first started the channel in 2014, obviously, like, you could excuse it. I was a dumb 5th grader who just wanted to make fun gaming videos, and like I recorded my shitty Android camera on my TV, which by the way wasn't broken. A lot of people who go back and watch those old videos would say my TV is broken because of like the static effect. Guys, my TV actually didn't do that. I just don't know what was happening. Like it was something weird my camera was doing. I don't know what that was till this day. But yeah, no, I was just recording 4-minute videos recording out of my Vita on my Xbox TV screen. They was shit because I was 11. So yeah, but they were like cute. They were cute. I can't speak. They were cute way is what I mean to say. Then I get my PS4 and I actually get my hands on editing software, and then there's just no excuse at that point because I'd say like around 8th grade, that's when your brain starts somewhat becoming like kind of sensible because when everyone's in high school, like people kind of just know how to act. Like they're the last stage before becoming a normal I don't want to say a normal adult. I'd say 2 stages before becoming an adult because college is in itself kind of like stage, but high school is the stage before the last stage before the last stage. So yeah, people naturally know how to act in that environment. And so when I got in 8th grade, there was just no excuse for my videos being that bad. I don't know why. My videos was just I just wasn't putting in the effort, man. They just look bad. But yeah, no, I think I've definitely turned it around. I think I've definitely like started actually making digestible content, which is great. But that's the crazy thing. I've been doing YouTube for 7 years. There is so much I can improve. There is so much. I've still barely scratched the surface. Like when it comes to like high quality video making, it's insane. Most of what I'm held back by is, of course, the limitations set by my PS4. And that I wanna like say right now, the PS4 saved my YouTube channel. If it wasn't for this PlayStation, I would not have an editing software or like a way to wait. Why did that not fill up? That's annoying. I would not have a way to record content either. The Sony actually giving creators tools without spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars to just make content straight from the console was amazing. I'm not even sure if the Series X has any of these features. That's the crazy part. Yeah, no, it was amazing. So however, because it's obviously all coming from the consoles, there's limitations involving the editing software I use, which is an application called Share Factory. All my content is like directly rendered at 720p frames. Not 720p frames, 720p pixels at 30 frames. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah, and it like most of it just boils down to the editing software though. There's only so much I can do with it. There's not a whole lot I'm allowed to do. For like the biggest example is I can't have videos uploaded over an hour long. And you might ask, oh well, how were you able to do videos that were an hour long? Like save the podcast you do with like Gamebox and with Jake. Yeah, the thing with those is that Gamebox makes the podcast that me and him do, me, him, and Dylan do. Like he like puts it together and then he just emails it to me. And I'm like, thanks, bud. And I just upload it. That's how it works. And what will happen with Jake is I'll have to use a third-party app on my phone. He'll usually make like the cool graphic. Like he's really good at like making like these crazy graphics or whatever. He'll usually make like a cool graphic I can screen. And like I'll use a third-party application on my phone to like kind of combine clips together. That would edit in like some sort of way, and yeah, I would just do that. But yeah, but like when it comes to like my actual normal thing that I use to edit my reviews with, I have to like they can't be over an hour, which sucks because I would. Do you know how many videos, like how many super long critiques I would make? And granted, my critiques not being an hour long isn't because of that reason alone. It's just because my scripts usually range from like 4,000 words to like 3,000 words, so the video itself isn't gonna be that long to begin with. But yeah, okay. I'm still not gonna get perks because I know I'm gonna take it down. If I go down before I have to go get the door, that's gonna suck because then that's basically like, well, I forfeit the match.
I fear this will test the very limits of your skill.
I won't fuck this up. Trust me.
Into the void. This one especially.
Round based. I also love how they explain round based by the way canonically with the story. I love it because it's just like a little pocket dimension kind of like say Blood of the Dead where it's like it's just a void where there's literally nothing there. It's just there's nothing there. It's separated from reality. It's just zombies. That's it. But yeah, I wonder if anything, Treyarch has learned from this experience. I wonder if they've learned that less is more in some cases. Because, like, what the genius thing that happened during the Blundell area, I don't want to, by the way, just credit Blundell solely. Because he was the base of zombies during those days, but he was like, and obviously he was responsible for a lot of the creative decisions the team made. But there's a lot of people in the team who do go uncredited for a lot of the work that they put in, though. It was a lot more than Jason who was making those maps, despite Jason playing a large role in them. But yeah, during the Blundell era, they kept the simplistic gameplay there, like the simplicity of how the game functioned was not removed, but they instead enhanced that simplicity and offered a lot of rewarding side quests that directly tie into the gameplay in a very smooth and seamless way. So there's a lot more depth there that coincided with that simple round-based gameplay. But it seemed like with Cold War, they wanted to rework everything. And like when I say everything, I mean everything. They wanted to take a look, they wanted to dissect the entire mode and just say, okay, let's take a look under the trunk and let's see what we're doing. And oh god, oh no. And yeah, they basically they reworked the entire thing. The movement feels entirely different in Cold War. It plays really different. It's just if you play a game like World at War or Black Ops 1 in Cold War, it just doesn't feel like the same game. It doesn't. The simplicity is removed. There's a lot more, the complexity and the depth is in your face more. It's like the best way I can describe it. It is weird because that's also something Black Ops 4 was a culprit of. But when it came to Black Ops 4, I don't know. It still felt like zombies to me. Cold War zombies obviously feels like zombies because it is zombies, like to an extent. But it just like this certain. I'd say the feeling of survival is removed when it comes to Cold War. That's the best way I can describe it. Like in Black Ops 3, there's a huge emphasis put on survival. Like, sure, you're having fun killing zombies, blasting Margars with your thunder gun, whatever. You're having fun, like being powered up. But the ultimate goal is to not die. And like you were on the defensive. But with Cold War and Vanguard zombies, it honestly feels like you're on the defensive, and you're. Oh wait, I think I mixed the two up. And the old zombies are on the defensive, or new zombies you're on the offensive. They're like, you're the action hero. You're the one killing the zombies, and the zombies aren't trying to kill you. Like the zombies are the ones that are like fighting you in self-defense because you are the star. And I don't know how I feel about that change. It works. It works in its cool way, and that's why I really like Cold War Zombies. It goes for something new, achieves something new. And it's just overall is a fun thing to play, but I do miss that survival feeling about that made the mode so iconic in the first place, you know. That might be why they removed Valve Based entirely, because like the whole concept of Valve Based revolved around you know, like it kind of like horror based, but now that it's more action orientated, they can have more flexibility in what you're able to do exactly. That's a lot of zombies. Oh my god, how will we ever get out of this? If I hit round 70, during this match, it's just not even a question. I'm not gonna end stream until I get Golden Viper because then I just have one thing to do. But I honestly, God, I don't believe that I'm hitting round 70. 70? No, 20. I mean, level 70. Dude, the round 70 game requires an entirely different strat. I'm running around with my SMG, casually talking to you guys. No. High rounds, you gotta like bunker down in a corner with a revolving shotgun. Ah. I be free. Okay.
Craft to Special Forces. We have a chance to go on the offensive.
Critical kills. What do I want? I have such good stuff already. I don't think I'll buy it. I'm really tempted to buy it to upgrade my perks right now, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. What? It's like the second I upgrade a perk, I hear a knock at the door, and I'd be like, oh, well, guys, excuse me for a second. You know the thing though, the biggest thing right now isn't even about bleeding out. If I do go for a second, it's being kicked, because they don't allow you to have your hands off the controller for more than a minute before you're just gone. One time I was literally replying to a text message. Someone sent me a text, and I was replying to them while the game was open, and then I watched as I got kicked. And I was just like, bro. They need to tone it down with like how long you have to be gone to. Wait, where was that older games? Because when loading into a pubs match, you'd have someone who would be there for like 3 rounds before they got kicked. Well, why is it different here on solo matches? They're punishing solo players for being gone like more than they are the people who take up a slot in a public match, man. Like, what is that? Yeah, guys, like, listen, I get the whole dedicated service thing. It's a really awesome thing when it comes to when it comes to playing pubs or even with friends. But oh my god, why the hell do solo games have dedicated servers. Like, why is that a thing? I don't get it. Why are they not player hosted? I actually can't understand. Like, would it be would it be expensive to have both, or what? Like, what was the reasoning? Because the whole point of dedicated servers is because, like, instead of relying on the host internet to have a stable connection, instead it'll depend on like how well your connection is doing with the server itself. So therefore, you're not gonna suffer because someone else's internet is shitty. And I like that. That's such a cool change. But why is that needed in solo play where the only person playing is me? Like, what? It's gonna run off my internet regardless. What is it doing?
Victory never comes cheap.
I just don't get it, guys. I don't get it. By the way, I love how the outside Shinonuma looks. It sucks because I wish I could go out there. Oh, speaking of Shinonuma, I have a Shinonuma review coming out this Sunday, and I just finished the script for it yesterday night. I stayed up till like 1 or 2 a.m. getting it done. It came out much longer than I expected, by the way. Like my Noct review was 7 minutes. My Deluxe review was 6. I think this Noct one, like once it's fully edited, might be somewhere around 12 or 13 minutes, possibly even longer. Like I had a lot more to say about Shinonuma than I originally thought I would. The script itself was 3,000 words, which is as long as a review that I have coming out about one of the most revolutionary games that I've ever played. And that's so crazy to me. I was like, how did they end up at the same length? Either I went overboard in critiquing Shinonuma, or I severely went underboard when critiquing this revolutionary game that I'm covering that I won't spoil, that I'm excited to talk about. Like, what? Yeah, Shinonuma review hits Sunday. I'm excited. Going back to it, I really had a lot of fun playing it, and it feels so different from Vanguard. And keep in mind, I played the Black Ops 1 version, not the BO3 version, so like I was really experiencing classic zombies in full form, and it felt so jarring. And I sucked at it too because in Vanguard Zombies, you're like it's obviously like off the Cold War model, but in Cold War and Vanguard, you are a god. You just are a god. In the older games though, you are so vulnerable. It's actually like I was actively paranoid while I was playing because of how vulnerable I was. It's crazy. It's crazy how different they are. It's like with each subsequent entry, the series got more and more action heavy. Like at the end of the day, it was always kind of an action-esque mode, but it really just starts getting like Hollywood. Hey, actually, I just realized something. I'm onto something. That directly parallels with the campaigns as well. Because keep in mind, the campaigns also started as more gritty, horrific, grounded single-player experiences. But with every single one, they just became more and more Hollywood. And I don't have a problem with that, by the way. Like, a lot of people treat that as a bad thing. Like, there's no substance, no manliness. It's all catering to the woke Hollywood mainstream agenda. Like, I don't know. It's a good story. It was a fun, good story. It had some fun characters. I liked the Vanguard campaign. Cold War campaign was awesome. Oh god, it was badass. Yeah, I think people are just grumpy when it comes to everything now. It's sad. I remember a time, maybe this time never existed, and I'm just remembering it wrong, but why did I always remember people like just talking about movies and stuff positively? Like, just my naiveness as a young kid, but I always just assumed that like people just automatically equated things like fiction when it comes to like video games, movies and stuff to just positive vibes, you know? Because it's all just dumb fun at the end of the day. But you'll be surprised how serious people get over this shit, and that's surprising coming from me because I'm cynical when it comes to things. I overanalyze every single form of media. Like I really talk about it like in full detail. Well, at least I try to. I at least think about it in full detail and try to convey that. Do something like a review, but oh my god, man! Like people are just negative. They're like keep this in mind. People will literally take the Vanguard campaign and say them having fun characters is a con. Like just let that sink in for a moment. Having fun characters is a con in a story. And I get like what the argument is, right? It's a retelling in a lot of ways. Greatest human conflict we've ever seen ever. A real life event where a lot of people died, and I like maybe they were saying, well, they should probably respect that by treating it way more seriously and more subtly. But I mean, World War II itself is an event that has been largely oversaturated when it comes to its representation and media. When it comes to like video games, movies, just all types of things. And like, I don't like this is just me personally. Like, this is like an anecdotal note. I don't think that they're disrespecting the fallen soldiers of World War II by having fun with the World War II time period. I don't think they are. I really don't. Because like it's such a widely known event that has had really a century, almost a century, to just kind of like mulled over and for people to kind of like slowly forget about. Like it's something that happened, It's a horrible thing that happened, but it's something that happened. We can't stop it from happening. I mean, it's engraved in our history. Why not poke fun of it sometimes, man? Like, why not make light of that? Use that real-world horrific experience that, most people who experienced it aren't even alive to, like, really have a traumatic effect by it. And just like make something positive out of it. And here's the thing though, the Vanguard campaign honestly does not disrespect World War II at all. Like it's very clear. If anything, it actually like pays a lot of attention to some of the lesser known aspects of World War II that we don't really talk about. Now, obviously, it does that in like a cliche Call of Duty, like, yeah, war is epic, like kind of way, but still. It does pay great detail to a lot of things about it. Like that's it is historically accurate. And I always find it funny whenever like people will say, dude, look at this black man who's the main character and then this lady sniper. Dude, that's so unrealistic for World War II. And then they're based off of real people. Like, what the hell? How more realistic can you get than basing a character off of a real-life person? People are so dumb. And like, they act like there was no black people in World War II. Like, there was an entire, like, honestly, kind of more of a third-party, like, squad specifically comprised of African Americans wanting to, obtain equal rights by serving in World War II, by like having a way of financial support, something, right? Like there's a substantial, like obviously it doesn't pale anywhere near in comparison to, I can't speak. It obviously is nowhere near the amount of like the white people who served in World War II, obviously, because there was just way more white people who in the country. That goes for any statistic. But dude, there was a good amount of black people who did serve. And then regarding like the Russian lady, it's always the funniest thing. Like she's based off of an actual like World War II hero, like someone who had I think over 300 confirmed kills on the battlefield, and she's Russian. And like Russia actually did in rare cases allow women to serve on the war front. So yeah, people who will like look at that and see. So unrealistic. Oh my god. They just have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And it's so cute. like they will try to use like historical relevancy to try to justify their argument. Realistically, they're just mad that a black person's the hero of a card game. That's just what it is. They're mad that there's this woman who's a complete badass and is more skilled than the entirety of the other platoon who's made up of male characters. They're just mad. It's funny. It's funny seeing them mad. Oh my god, yo, let's talk about the mini thing that just happened. I hate getting super political, right, in these streams. These are just fun streams where I'm just playing games. But, guys, I just have to talk about it because it's so dumb, right? So, I think somewhere in Paris they're having this 30th anniversary celebration of Disney, or I think Mickey Mouse. It's something like that, and like they released a promo art that had Minnie wearing a pantsuit. And obviously she's wearing the pantsuit because it's a special occasion. It's like, it's the 30th anniversary, yeah, and now a lot of really mad conservatives are coming out and saying, dude, they're removing all the feminine aspects of Minnie's character. They're making her more masculine to appease the woke agenda. This is fucking terrible, guys. We gotta stop them. Like, it's Minnie Mouse. What? And not only that, but it's literally for a one-day occasion that she's wearing pantsuits, and they didn't even remove any of the feminine aspects. She still has a bow on her head. She's like the. Oh, I think it's my dad calling. Hello? Alright, so coming. Alright, guys, this is where I take my down. Hopefully, I don't get kicked or bleed out. Be right back.
Tough guy, huh? Don't make me do a Helen Cole.
Alright, guys. Yeah, I'm going to go have a little intermission, right? I'm eating pizza. So what I'm going to do, right, is if you are watching this as a VOD, look in the description right now, and there's going to be a time. Skip to that timestamp, and that's when I come back. For right now, there's going to be a little brief intermission of just you guys can just enjoy the pause menu. So yeah, I will be right back, everyone. I think I'll be on for like what 5 or 6 minutes. I'll be right back. back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I am back. Came by. I don't think. Okay, no one did. All right. Sad small YouTuber life. All right. So what happened was, my dad came home and he brought me this nice, awesome microwavable pizza that I plan on eating. It looks good. I'm going to need silverware for this. I think I have a knife somewhere in here. Yeah. And I got myself a loop in my cool PlayStation mug that I just love showing off. Yeah, that's what's happening. It's happening, folks. So I want to see what happened with this gun. So obviously it's still at level 66. Yeah. No, I'm not getting this thing going Viper in one stream because I do plan on playing one match. How long have I been streaming? I want to see how long the stream has been. So I'm gonna turn on spectators and comments. Just so you get an idea of how long I've been. 1 hour and 5 minutes exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna play one more match and then that's it. I did promise 2 matches. While I'm not gonna be talking as much because I actually no I've always wanted to do this. Why am I playing solo? I should play public. That sounds more fun. I think a public match sounds more fun right now. Because I was like playing a second one. I'm like, what am I gonna really talk about? I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. Yeah, I realized I can play with dumb randos. That's so much cooler. Oh, I gotta disable game chat. Oh, it's already disabled. Okay, we're good. So I'm gonna be eating my pizza while this loads. I'm gonna try to sneak in bites occasionally while commentating. I'm a Twitch streamer now, guys. I just realized that I actually don't feel. I don't know why. Like, it may be just a little thing, but I don't feel good eating while the camera's off. Not cut on spectators. No, cut off the camera. Jesus. There we go. Got it. Now I'm just gonna enjoy my pizza. Alright, so loading into this match. Let's see what level these guys. 183, 114. Okay. These guys know what they're doing. Oh, another reason I chose public matches is because people take forever to literally just load in to an objective. For some reason, people just don't like voting. They like spinning the mystery box despite it giving them absolutely nothing in return. So I'm literally am just gonna be eating while we're in here, while we're in the hub road. I'm gonna be moving around occasionally so I don't get kicked. Yeah, this is the perfect way to eat my pizza. Allow these randos to literally just accomplish nothing.
Your artifacts show that you bonded with powerful entities, but so has Von List. Clear out his obstacles.
This is a good pizza too.
Partners will help.
Human warfare fascinates me. Show me more.
I gotta jump. Okay, I'm gonna accept whenever someone asks. Okay, good. So we're at least going into the first one. Whenever I'm doing an objective, I'm gonna take a break because I can't eat and play at the same time.
The way is clear. Show no mercy.
This is Kraft. We are on the offensive. Kill anything that moves.
I'll keep you there until my strength gives out.
Kraft.
Oh no, someone left.
Send your
Okay.
soldiers on their final mission.
So yeah, I never explained it. So the reason I melee on round 1 is because there's a calling card that I wanted, but there was one challenge that I actually wasn't aware it existed, which is melee kills. I have to get a certain amount of melee kills for the calling card. So that's literally what I'm doing. What I do is I play so many games of this that if I just melee on round 1 on every single game that I load into, I'll eventually get it. I'm already like almost done getting done like two of the challenge. Or am I on 2 or 3? I know I'm on the high tier.
made your last mistake.
Okay. Alright, we got done that. I'm gonna go back to eating my pizza while these guys don't do anything. Cause guys, I've played so many. I've played in a lot of public matches, but they just don't do anything while we're in the hub. So, got a nice little slice here. Played I never played with pubs on mound base, so I wonder if they're gonna try to do mound base. Be interesting to see.
My friends. On to the next blockage.
Max ammo. Our cup runneth over.
Strike down all rebels.
Step through, humans. Blood and glory await.
Okay, so I actually take back what I said about this lobby. They are actually wanting to do objectives. I've never seen this in any lobby. It might be, I can't. Oh God, what was that sentence? It might be because.
VUR
Oh wow,
dot for your information.
What? What? I heard the word for information and I got scared. Someone's trying to get my information? What the hell? Yeah. I want to see what they said. Who is this guy? Oh. Wait! Wait. I had auto chat on. Did the chat just tell me, like the voice chat? Did it just tell me that a bot was trying to get my information? If so, that's the coolest thing I think I've ever seen. Did the warn me that someone was trying to it's just warned me that someone was trying to scam me? If so, that is the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. Because I was like, this can't be a bot, because why would a bot announce they're trying to steal my information? It's literally just, it's the freaking PlayStation voice. That is so awesome. Oh my god. That is sick.
Try that again.
Yeah, fuck you, bots.
I promise it will not go as well for you.
Okay, pizza time. Yay!
Splendid work, my allies. We are one step closer to being free. Come see me. I am in the building to the left of the theater. Is that understood? Over.
I wasn't just gonna sit around scratching my ass.
That was a damn good pizza. Finally finished it. Said this many times now, I'll say it again. Microwave is one of the best inventions I think we've ever made in like the history of mankind. Instead of having to go through so many loops to prepare a meal, just put it in the microwave and boom. It's like basically almost done for you. Just put it there, microwave heats it up, boom, you're eating now. It's amazing.
Help Bellica send a distress call.
Okay, I'm back. Just finished and that was delicious.
Do you see a floating orb?
Yeah, by the way, transmit with 4 people is actually not bad. I know I clown on transmit a lot. I don't like transmit just in general, but with teammates, it's actually a lot of fun. It's just because. Wait, I have people down here. Oh, okay, I thought they were trying to do like a glitch or something where like the balls just somehow teleports there. I was wondering why are they there at this moment in time. Yeah, no. With people, this is not bad. If you notice that I'm not really killing a lot of things, by the way, I'm not really like going out of my way to do it because like typically whenever you fight with your teammates for kills, it just makes everything just annoying. Like I just teammates like that's something that I do in public matches now. Instead of like going on device and shortcut and like racing for the bow I just let my teammates just build whatever bow they want to build. And whatever bow is left for me is the one that I do. Like if no one I just do the wolf bow. If no one likes the void bow, I'll just do the void bow. If somehow no one likes the lightning bow, I'll just do the lightning bow. The fire bow is the guys. Do you know that till this day I've still never ever because that step where you have to use the flingers, the things that puts you high in the air, and then shoot the other flingers. Oh, it's the worst. I just can't do that. But yeah, I can do pretty much every other quest, like bow quest. I blame it on Noah J, man. All Noah J had to do was release a tutorial on how to build the fire bow, and he's yet to do it till this day. I will never have the fire bow unless he shows me how, unless he guides the path. Okay, like for real though, if Noah ever decides to, cause like I know he tried to quit once. If he ever decides to quit again, he has to do the fire bow one day. He has to. I'm sorry, but come on. Everyone wants it so bad. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna go AFK. I'm gonna try to move around, and actually my stick is drifting, so I'll let it drift. Yeah. Anyways, I'll be. Come. Are you gonna drift? There we go. Anyways, I'll be right back. Don't like the way it's headed.
Steals our power. Take it back.
I've already leaked how bad my hair looks multiple times by accident. Honestly, just take it as a reward for people who've made it this far. Why do they want to do Harvest? I never got why people like Harvest. It's not bad. I definitely prefer it over Transmit. I have to make all the objectives right now. Blitz is #1 because it's literally just kill zombies, which is what I play zombies for. After that, it'd be Harvest. Harvest is fun. I like Harvest. Then it would be Purge. Purge is literally just stand in X amount of circles, and that's it. And then it'd be Transmit. I just don't like Transmit. Transmit's not fun. Harvest on with pubs though can be annoying because I don't know why some people just don't deposit their runestones. It doesn't like it doesn't make any sense. I think they probably don't know how to like they just typically don't really do anything, just let other people do it for them. But I mean, like it would go much faster if you deposit your runestones, bro. I know you have them. There's no way you can slaughter all these zombies and not accidentally pick up a runestone. Like, come on, bro. I'm taking all of this. I just stole all those runestones. I mean, I'm the only one depositing them, so we could literally end it right now. We could end the objective right now. We got all these runestones just on the ground. We can end this right now. Oh, hey, this guy is swinging fire. Dude, I forget the other things exist. I've only ever used Aether Shroud. Am I about to be the I'm about to single-handedly complete this entire thing. I single-handedly completed the final thing. Like, no one deposited a single runestone but me. You saw how many were on the ground. I couldn't even, like, take them all. Come on. Play objective, guys. God, I feel like I'm in a multiplayer match. Play objective, guys. Do the objective. Stop worrying about kills. That's literally what an objective match is. So yeah, first order of business, get tier 1 armor. And then, I'm gonna get tier 1 armor. And, oh yeah, and then get the perks that I have unlocked that I haven't gotten yet. So, one of these is Fiendish Force and then Diabolical Damage. I feel like such a nerd calling them that, but that's what they are in the game. And I've said it many times, I'll say it again, these aren't the same perks. These are technically, by all means, very different perks based off of, like, the perks that we know. So, yeah. Well, I think how it's gonna be explained, story-wise, hear me out. I think that, that the perks that we see here, the Demon Blood or whatever, gets like manufactured and modified to be even more powerful, which explains why in Cold War they have different abilities. Like how Jug grants you oh yeah, if you get hit a certain amount of times, you'll be left at 1 hit instead of dying, like the Dying Wish thing. Or something like that. Like, it'll explain the unique abilities they give you. Because they were, like, purposely manufactured to be that. I think that'd be pretty cool. I mean, that's definitely what they're going to do with, the Specialist. Because, you know, in this game, the demon's powers are the Specialist. However, in Cold War, they're like, you know, this little glowing energy trapped inside of this, machine that we use. So I bet the powers are harvested and used for like the Requiem. I mean, we already know that these demons are gonna die, like at some point in the story. They just are. If not in this story, then definitely after, because the Forsaken, like it never says the Forsaken kills every single god. There's definitely a possibility that one of these gods could survive and maybe exist in the Cold War sequel. But I don't know, man. I mean, I think it would be more like much more of a cool revelation if like we eventually just see all. Well, yeah, no, they can't live because all of their powers are encapsulated inside machines in Cold War. So I don't know. I don't know if Quarterfex is gonna kill them. I don't know if at the end we're gonna see the Forsaken and then he's gonna kill them. I don't know what's gonna happen to them. Like, how would they do it? I mean, we have not even seen them in game yet because we can't. They are. If we saw them in game, that would require a lot of technology. They are like giant, powerful beings. Like I said, transmit with 4 people, not that bad. It sucks, but not that bad. And like, even if you like the objective, it goes by so quickly too. So like, what's the point? It'll take you like a minute or maybe at most a minute and 20 seconds to get this to the goal post if you stay with it the entire time. I don't know what round we're gonna make it to. Here's what I think is gonna. Every single game ends with someone wanting to exfil, like as soon as the option becomes available. It just does. Now, the people that I'm playing with have actually shown to be super competent when it comes to this game. Is he using energy mine? Who uses energy mine? Wait, no. Get back here. Get back here. What's his name? Bobby Boshay 10. Yeah, Bobby Boshay 10. Get back here and explain this. No one uses energy mine. Why? Why would you do this to yourself? I can at least understand Frost Blast because it's kind of like a get off me weapon. But energy mine, man? I mean, come on. Maybe at tier 5 it's like some sort of god, I don't know.
So far, so good.
Should I get Resurrectionist and be a good teammate or continue upgrading my Aether Shroud? But it's one away. I might not. Yeah, I get Resurrectionist. Even though I'm the one likely to go down because these guys are likely better than me, honestly. Like, they seem to know exactly what they're doing.
Let me stop you like this.
I mean, it makes sense that these guys are as good as they are because I bet all the casuals are gone from this game anyway. The only people who would be left like active. Oh wow. The only people who would be left actively playing are people who like really either liked it or are super hardcore to the point where they will grind this thing out. I'm like in the middle when it comes to that. Is no one gonna pick this guy up? Oh wow, no one's coming to save him. I'm using my Aether Shroud to speed up. Jesus. Good thing I got the Resurrectionist thing. Oh my god.
You know, it could have been worse.
People are actually just gonna leave him there. These guys are cold-blooded.
Remind me to never get on your wrong side.
Alright, boys. Let's do Blitz. So yeah, I bet the people who would be left playing this game are like, I don't know, hardcore zombie players, people who enjoy this game, or both. Yeah, hey man, I'm with it. These are my kind of people. Let's do it. Oh wow, Sly Sonic fan and initiated Blitz objective. 2 votes are still needed, meaning no one has voted yes. Wow. Oh wow, it was declined. Okay. Wait, what are you? I want to see what these guys are. So this guy is they're just killing. This guy's at the crafting table. And this is the problem. Why weren't these guys taking the sweet time when I was trying to eat my pizza? Where was that energy at? Because, okay, my problem is I don't see what there is to do. Right? I'm very quick with it. You wanna know what I do? I spawn out of a objective. I spawn right here. I check the Covenant. If there's something I want, I take it. If not, I go over to the Tone of Rituals and I upgrade my artifact if I haven't already. Afterwards, I'll look at my points. Depending on where I am in the setup process, I'll either pack, if I can, or start going to upgrade my... That got accepted immediately! They just don't like me. Oh, wait. What? Oh, I know what's happening. They're all in a party. Either that or they're all in game chat. It's one of those two, and they're agreeing when to hop out, because I see that they all have mics next to their name. I have disabled game chat, so I likely just can't hear them. Actually, here, I'll disable it just a little bit to see if they... Okay, yeah, no, it's radio silent. They have to be in a party then. Yeah, it makes sense if they're all friends playing. Oh wait, didn't someone leave and someone else joined in? So it might be 2 people who are in a party, not all. Because someone left at the beginning of the match and then someone else came into place. Or they could just not be in a party and I'm just an idiot. Speculating. Oh my god, okay, yeah, shotgun. I was trying to get a kill that... Wait, okay, so we have one person using a shotgun? I wonder if the other guy's doing it too. There's nothing wrong with using a shotgun, that's like the clear meta when it comes to this game. I'm just curious as to how many people know about it. Realistically, a lot of people presumably would. Die!
They're starting to pile up now.
So I'm just occupying this window. This window is feeding me kills. I love it. This guy has a window of his own. Oh my god. You wanna know what I wish was like not just like in a playable sense, but also like its own thing? If Cold War took the knock that it had in Forsaken and allowed us to like play that, like it made it this thing. So freaking awesome. Oh wow, okay, my window is starting to have some company. For some reason, my audio, my audio just massively cut out right there. I didn't hear anything. So these Stormtroopers are packing a lot more health the more people you have in your lobby. Which makes sense, that's how everything works. I love Von List frustrated yell every time he loses.
But I will have revenge.
He very much sounds like a your average COD player. I wonder what round we're getting to though. I wonder what round. I'm actually looking forward to seeing like how we do. Has someone went down? One person has, which is unfortunate. It'd be cool if we had a flawless game. No hate to that person though. I mean, there's a lot of times where just downright unfair down will happen. Okay, so this is the moment I've been waiting for. I want to see them make a decision. Void is available. Are they going to go in Void? Or are they going to go in the next thing, in like the next objective? I'm very interested to see if there are actually people bothering with the objectives anymore. Because we have all the perks open now. All the perks are open. Everything's open. So there's no and like they might like have the artifacts upgraded, so they don't need any hearts. Maybe they have the dream. I mean, you get hearts when you do round base anyway, so yeah, I'm very curious to see what decision they make. I'm fine with going with anything. I mean, it's been a while since I've had an objective-only Dawn Fawn game, so I'd be down trying something different. I'm just looking at these guys, man. I just want to see them make a decision. What are we doing next? Oh. 2 players needed. I want to see if someone else votes. Votes.
If it's trouble you want,
I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna see if someone else votes.
more than you can handle.
It was declined. Wait, but so people who genuinely want to do objectives instead of round base. That's crazy to me. Because I haven't been playing a lot of pubs, so I don't know like the general mindset when people playing this. Yeah, no, this dude wanted to go into Harvest. He wanted to go into Harvest into what is this? You know, just play Harvest. That's crazy. I can't believe it. See, personally, is having a round base area in a new place. I know it's way too soon. I'm not to be anytime soon, but it'll be cool to see regardless. And I'm saying it right. I honest to God believe the reason. Yeah, we're going to Harvest. Oh God. The reason season 2 was delayed was because of zombies. I'm just gonna say it. It makes the most sense out of everything. They seem to know what they're doing on Warzone. Well, for Warzone standards at least. They seem to know, the multiplayer, from what I heard, is actually pretty solid. Yeah, it's just the zombies struggling this time around.
Kill your stolen from your demons.
The Senator hungers for monsters.
Yeah, like what? Okay, so what I see personally happening is they are struggling to get this new area that they have done it on time. That's to me what they're doing, because we're getting an entire like new Egypt area. That I think it's gonna be its own map. With like its new little with like. Okay, so here's what I think how it's gonna be laid out. We don't know how it's gonna be laid out, but if I had to guess, I think it's literally gonna be Doan Fong, except the main hub is set in Egypt, maybe like a Egyptian map that they have right now, and that's what it's gonna be. We're gonna be going into different, like we're gonna have the same objectives. Obviously, we'll have Blitz, Harvest, Transmit, Purge, maybe a new one to like start off with the new season. But along with that, we're also going to have exclusive areas to that map. Like you know how like we go into Hotel Royale this time around, and then we go into Shino Numa, and then we go into that what was the other one? That one windmill one. Yeah. What if instead of all that, we have new places that we can go to, which would be honestly. And if I had to nominate one, I would love to see Zombies on Shipment. Like that has been a pipe dream that no one has expected to come true at all. But with the combination of Sledgehammer and Church, I could see it happening. We've seen Nuketown with zombies a million times. But what if we saw Zombies with Shipment? That would be pretty cool. And that would be perfect for like that would be perfect for pretty much all of these objectives. That'd be perfect for okay, so starting off, it'd be good for Blitz. It'd be size of this. And as for Transmit, that's the one that I can see getting a little tricky. But just have the orb fly around like the map, like take the longest route possible to its destination. To like so it can be at least somewhat longest route, but a long route nonetheless. And what I got excited about, imagine round based in Shipment. Like instead of like Shionuma round based, we get be sick. I don't think they're gonna do it, but I would love to see that. Yeah, we could. I'd like to mention, like last time, we could literally have finished this objective. People just deposit their runestones. If we're gonna vote for Harvest, participate in Harvest. One other thing that I miss about classic zombies, having an intro and outro cutscene at like every new big update we got, like every map or expansion. With Cold War, we had outro cutscenes, but no intro cutscenes, and it sucked. Now, they did help remedy this problem by having a mid cutscene, I like to say, where there's like usually a cutscene before the final boss, or like during a critical Easter egg step, which I think was really that they did. I really like that they did that. But I don't know, man. It's not the same as having like intro and outro. They might have like ran a statistic and like it showed them that a lot of people skip the intro, and they're like, maybe we have an intro. Well, no, it's because a lot of people who skip those intros have already seen the intros thousands and thousands of times. Like if I load up I'll watch the intro. I've seen that intro is engraved in my mind. I know every frame of that intro by watching it so many times. Whenever I load up the map, or whenever like I watch it on YouTube. When the map first came out, I was obsessed with it. I thought it was awesome. But yeah, so obviously I'm gonna skip it every time I play it because I've seen the game. But still, that doesn't mean there shouldn't be one regardless, because intros can do a really the tone for the map, and like also making the story more engaging as well. That's they do a really good job at that no one else really mentions. Intros serve a very crucial part to the story. Like take Marvel of the Dead's intro. Marvel of the Dead's intro might be like the best example of this, where in that 2-minute cutscene, we get a general grasp of each of our characters' personalities, what their plan is, what the inciting incident is, and like what follows after that. It's such a good introduction. But yeah, we don't have those anymore, and it sucks. And okay, so one thing that they've started doing recently, which I really don't understand, I'm really confused about, is they'll have a intro in the trailer. Like there's a cutscene that perfectly sets the stage for the map that would be perfect as a intro, and they have it in the trailer. And it's like, wait, what is that doing there? Put that in the game. I want to see that. Dude, the biggest okay, so the two things that basically are like this is one, the Firebase Z thing, and then the Mauer thing. Like in the Firebase Z show, we see Samantha sneaking into the facility. It's like, why isn't that the intro? And then in the Mauer show, we see Kravchenko interrogating the team. Why isn't that in the intro? Alright, okay, so they are called runes. I think they go by faster if multiple people stand on them.
Who turned out the light?
Oh no, I failed. That's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, no, I really do miss intros though, I really do. It's a shame we don't have it. I wonder why the decision was made to stop having them. Like I said, it might be because they ran a statistic and like saw how many people were skipping them, and just assumed, oh, okay, people must not really like them. So, or actually, it could just boil down to budget. If I'm being honest, the intros they did make like took a high budget to make, so they probably was just like, yeah, no, that budget can go somewhere else. Gameplay. Okay, we're almost done, team. We're almost done. We just need one more rune. It's the rune I was standing on that I thought the other guy was gonna get, but why is no one on this? There we go. Okay, we always love to level up in the battle pass.
Despite those foul augmenters, it looks like your raid was a success.
Oh, by the way, one thing that this update also did a good job of is actually like introducing Nordicus. Okay, because guys, when the game first launched, whenever I saw his thing pop up on my screen, I would always like point and be like, "That's Nordicus," and then it would just be over. I'm like, wait, I hear from Servaxis all the time whenever I'm doing Harvest. I hear from Invictor all the time I'm doing Blitz. I hear from Bellacar all the time I'm doing Transmit. And like they're always talking when you're in the hub as well. And then I realized, where's Nordicus? Isn't he the leader? Where is he? But yeah, no, now he's finally talking. They gave the Purge objective to him, which is also pretty fitting, seeing as, you know, he's the leader, and like what a leader typically does is take over like enemy strongholds and like take objectives, and that's what the mode is. So yeah, I like that. Yeah, it took them a little bit to finally like say, oh, by the way, guys, Nordicus is here. You know the Dark Aether god who's like in charge. Yeah, he's talking now. Oh, and one sneaky thing that Treyarch did that they didn't think that we would notice, well, at least I would notice, is the quote, "Time to bid your toy soldiers off Wiedersehen." I haven't heard it a single time since the update. I am being dead serious. I don't think I've heard it a single time since they updated this. Like since Foundbase became a thing. And I think the reason for that is because that was memed to death. It would play so much, like he would say that like so many times that it became like a genuine meme. And so then they were just like, oh wow, yeah, he says that a lot, we gotta tone it down. To the point where I don't even hear him say it anymore. And I think that's hilarious. This is the little tiny thing they did that I noticed where I don't hear him say that ever. Time to bid your toy soldiers off Venison. It would play so many times in the same match. Oh, it was beautiful. I don't care what anyone says though. It was beautiful. I looked down at my mic and I got scared, guys. I thought that I was on mute the entire time. I was about to be very sad. So what are we doing? What are these guys doing? Since they've done objectives to this point, I'm gonna ask if they want to do blitz. But I see someone in the round-based building, but they might be just killing zombies. They might not be trying to actually act. Oh, someone wants to do round-based. Okay, so we're finally going to that. Unless the other people vote otherwise. This guy is running over here to blitz. What if he says no and he wants to do blitz? That'd be funny. I mean, round-based is basically blitz, except it's just blitz. Oh, we're going into going in here. Boys. All right, sweet. We're doing round base now. I haven't played round base with any pubs at all, so I'm excited. And I love. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love playing with pubs. It helps spice up the gameplay. The only reason I don't like playing with pubs a lot, do an objective. And as you've seen with this match, now this lobby is nowhere near as fast as the ones I've had, but they'll occasionally, like they'll most of the time just not vote and be like, no, I want one time in the hub road, and there's nothing to do. Like, what are you doing in the hub road that requires an hour-long stay? There's nothing there. Yeah, round base is much more refreshing. You can just have fun, kick back, and just kill zombies. Enjoy the game. The simplicity is brought back. It's such a simple formula that you never really thought would ever change. I'm not saying I'm not in favor for the objective style of gameplay that they tried going for. I think it would be awesome if they had more time in the oven. But it's so obvious that this was all together because of the tight time limit they had. It's cool, like you kind of like if you play Forsaken and like you notice, man, you use teleporters to basically traverse the entire map. It's like, what if they were gearing up for Fong? What if like they were trying out like experimenting with teleporters, like making you go to new locations? What if that what it was? Like, it makes you wonder, right? Because even in previous maps, we didn't really have that many fast travel methods. Like we had fast travel, but it wasn't like crazy. But I think Cold War kind of took it to a whole new level, where like entire areas were sectioned off to the point where you had to use like a form of teleportation to get there. Like in Shadows of Evil, you use teleporters to go places, sure, but like aside from the subway, you didn't have to use the teleporters at all. You could run everywhere on foot or by using the subway train. Not here. You have to use teleporters like to go anywhere. A lot of people don't like that. I personally just don't mind it. Oh, energy mine. We got an energy mine user. Wait, where is it even placed? I didn't even see it placed. But yeah, I think it'd be cool if they're all running different things, because I know we have an energy mine user, we have a ring of fire user, and we have an Aether shroud user. I wonder if the fourth guy has frost blast, because then that'd be pretty awesome. Oh, we did it! So are these guys gonna? Oh, I just realized. Because what I always do is I always teleport out because it gives you a lot of points and armor, and then I just teleport right back in. But in pubs, they might not do that for some reason, so they might actually just stay there. Dude, I'm using this as an opportunity to study the mindset of like Vanguard zombie randoms because I don't play with these randoms at all. So like this is my first time really doing so with zombies. So I'm seeing what they're doing and being like, oh, interesting. I'm seeing. I just realized, okay. Oh, dude, that was just like an entire blurry collage of noises I just made. Anyways, I just realized the only I've seen play this game is me. I haven't watched any YouTubers play this. I don't play with randoms a lot. None of my friends play this. I am my only reference when it comes to like what you usually do in round base. Not in Dong and Fong. So yeah, and I might be in a minority when it comes to how I play. I just genuinely don't know, and I'm not used to that feeling. Usually I know everything, like what people tend to do, like what the general meta is. No, not here this time. Maybe it's just not loud enough this time. This time about it. I just don't. There's no one really playing. All the zombie YouTubers are basically just covering PC zombies. Zombies might honestly be dead. Well, no, we have the Microsoft acquiring of Act. We did revive it, maybe. I hope. Everyone hopes. I might not even be able to play it, to be honest. Get a console exclusive. That's the way. They guaranteed the next 3 COD games will be on PlayStation, which is awesome. But they said the next 3. They specifically used that wording. They didn't say anything after, they just said the next 3. That's very specific. So yeah, we may be seeing console exclusivity like come back in like its mightiest form, where the entire game is just locked, which would be the worst. I really do. I really do hope Microsoft fixes the series. So, like, if I had to pick whether the series like would be an Xbox exclusive, but be infinitely better than it already is, or have it remain the same but have it be playable by everyone, I honestly don't know which one I would pick. That's such a hard thing. Because like I bet some people like who have an Xbox would say, "Oh, that's easy, man. Obviously, just pick the better quality because you know we get a better experience. And if you want to experience that, all you gotta do is just purchase a console. It's simple." Now I get that, but you like purchasing a console isn't as simple for like everyone, right? A lot of people just stick with family. That's how it is. Like there's a lot of people who never go anywhere outside of Nintendo consoles. I personally, the only exception was my 360. I never really go out of PlayStation consoles. Yeah. And that just means a lot less people are going to be able to experience it. And it sucks, because a lot of PlayStation users are huge Call of Duty fanboys, including me. I'm a huge fanboy, not of the series in general, but just of zombies. For zombies alone, I am willing to pour so much money into the series. I love it. I love covering it. I love talking about it. I love playing it. I love grinding it. It's such a magical. It's such a magical series. Oh, it's round 15, which is a milestone. This person might be trying to exfil. If they do exfil, then I'm perfectly fine with that. I'll just end the stream. Right, it'll generally suck if they make it an Xbox exclusive. I hope they don't. Like, I'm fine with like. I'm not fine with it, but like I can handle exclusivity, like content, such as maybe having their own onslaught, or maybe something even drastic, like having an entire like separate side mode that's just permanently locked behind Xbox like exclusively. Then I'd be like, alright, well, okay. But if they locked the entire game, like the entire series, that would generally suck. But hey, they said the next 3 games, so that leaves the 2022 game, the 2023 game, and the 2024 game. By the way, by the time 2025 comes out, or it comes out, Jesus, the year is coming out. By the time 2025 hits, I might have a job, so I might be able to like save enough money to purchase an Xbox Series X, so I'll be able to continue playing zombies. So hey, that's a relief, but yeah, and plus it'll be a Sledgehammer title and then an Infinity War title, so honestly, I'm not missing out on much. I realize how mean that sounded. Listen, okay, Sledgehammer is good. I like Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer generally does a good job. There will be an Infinity War title, which will presumably be Modern Warfare 3, because I see no reason why Modern Warfare 2 would fail. This is the remakes I'm referring to, by the way, like the reimaginings. So, if there's the Modern Warfare 3 coming out that year, I'm good. I can skip it. I'm fine. Modern Warfare 2019 is still, till this day, my least favorite Call of Duty game. In every single aspect. Every single one. Visuals, campaign, multiplayer, like side mode, everything. It just sucks. And it's so impressive how much it sucks. Like, that's very rare for me to say about, like, I can only say that about a few things, but, like, the circumstances surrounding it's impressive how much they dropped the ball with that game. With the money that they have. And keep in mind, like, they had 3 years of no interruptions to make that game. Treyarch, like, I feel so bad for Treyarch. They haven't had a single smooth development process since Black Ops 4. They had to incorporate an entire Battle Royale mode 6 months before the game was supposed to come out. When it came to Cold War, it was developed in 2 years because they had to take over Sledgehammer's game during the 2-year time span while there was a pandemic, like a global pandemic, while COVID was at its peak. And even with COD 2023, they had to sacrifice one of those years to also focusing and developing Sledgehammer zombies. So yeah, they won't even have a smooth development cycle this year. And not to mention COVID is still going on as well. Treyarch just, and I know why that is too. It's because Treyarch just makes the best games, like out of all of them. They just do. I think they make the best games, and Activision knows this because like they're so dumb in the way they think. They just think Treyarch equals more money, so have Treyarch work on this, and they don't think about the logistics of the amount of manpower they will need to fill the request and the amount of time that they've given. It's all.
Cortifex's barrier spell continues to drain your demon's power.
Remember, Cortifex won't make this easy for us.
Alright guys, muted my mic because background noise. Yeah. I think after this round, I'm gonna try to initiate an exfil. If these guys don't want to exfil, then I think I'm just gonna leave. Because how long have I been, I'm pretty sure I've been streaming for 2 hours. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. it, it's really good that I am that I have fun streaming because if I didn't, it's miserable. Yeah, I hope the story really picks up though. That like I can like really even when zombies has always like stumbled has kept me like interested. World War II zombies would be nowhere memorable to me if it wasn't for it's really good story, man. It's criminally overlooked stuff.
What happened? They look at you funny. I found it, so I'm keeping it.
Keep beating the city top.
Yeah, no one's depositing the
With
stones.
something? Is that really your plan?
The city's moved. I cannot fix they put.
Oh, now you're just pissing me off.
I'm okay. So I have this idea. I know I've been quiet. I'm trying to focus because we're at the point in the game. Yeah, super spinners who are just who will annihilate your armor. But yeah, one thing that I've thought of is oh, dude, that just a weird thought of is my brain. Oh yeah, okay. Is making a video speculating about Modern Warfare 2's third side mode. I think we actually know what it's going to be. I just haven't looked into it yet. But I'm really curious because they can literally do like it could be zombies, extinction, spec ops, and keep in mind spec ops. Modern Warfare 2019, they can make good spec ops. They have so many options. It's crazy. I don't think I'm using. Topic of a side mode is interesting.
Oh, I could curl up and sleep right now. So satisfying.
Belika and I
Good job,
better
Rick.
fly. But
Refuge
we
from
may
the
need to do
elements.
this again. And soon.
So you can send off further.
Alright, those guys didn't want to exfil, and honestly, all respect to them. But yeah, I was kind of getting tired, and I think I've reached that 2 hour mark, and honest guys, I haven't made much progress in the camo grind today. Okay, sick. I unlocked the level 20 operator skin. That's awesome. I think by next stream, that by the time I do that, I'm definitely gonna have the Owen gun done, and I'm gonna try to have the gun after that done. The Type 100. And hopefully I'm working on a PPS stage by the time I stream again. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream of a VOD, because no one was in the stream. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, then please like and as always, next stream I'm doing is going to be Resident Evil Remake Speedrun. I'm actually really excited. I'm going to go practice later today. But yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been a fun, chill stream, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.